Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you the Six of Pentacles. This seems to be describing something that you're receiving, some care, some attention, some provision that you have as a result of work that you've done on the behalf of others in the past. So you're considering an offer, or you're accepting something as a result of your ability to ask for what you want. And this is part of the skills that you've learned in negotiating that for others. And this may be something that you didn't had given up on, had given up ever receiving or being a part of. But this thing is now coming to you as a result of, in many ways, your good karma. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. I am sending out this reading as a timeless message intended to support you whenever you find it. So, in the present moment, the Wheel of Fortune is describing a way that you are receiving something as a result of divine timing. So, this is the moment that something becomes available to you. And it is because you have done the work to understand that everything you desire is the result of agreements with others. The negotiation of those, the willingness to support others without an expectation of receiving anything in advance or in addition to that. You understand that the core of your support is to support others to participate on equitable terms so that everybody participates and can take credit in of something that's successful or something that's shared. So there's something particular about this timing. It may be somewhat unexpected to you. In the past, the Four of Cups is describing the process that you use to cope with not receiving what you initially believed was yours in the first place. So some of this is feeling like the negotiation over an inheritance. This can be heirlooms. It feels like this is the result of the passing of someone significant and the way in which the family is dividing up the what's being left behind. There's something here about moving in accordance with the wishes of someone who passed, and that you believed your job was to share the intent of those wishes, so that the wishes of someone very beloved to you would be honored, trusting in their sense of justice, their love, their fairness as appropriate, not necessarily you arguing for something that you believed you should have, but really trying to execute the terms according to the person who passed, the departed's wishes. And this was something that I don't believe other people were considering. But it also meant that to cope with your exclusion from the negotiations, you simply took heart in the relationship you had with departed loved one, recognizing that the things were not equivalent to the love, the regard, the respect that you receive from this person, and the respect that you hold for this person's accomplishments or achievements in this life. This is very specific, so I hope that you're able to apply this to whatever your situation is. The story I'm saying is more of an example, as much an example as it is a specific story for some of you. The Eight of Cups in the future is describing that despite how difficult this process may have been, not an uncommon process when someone passes and the way loved ones are left to distribute uh, the belongings of the one who's departed. But it's actually given you a lot of courage and strength in simply identifying what was important to you and what was not important to you, what was not necessary, in seeing what you saw about other members that you were working with or negotiating with has helped you to realize that the entire process, the entire team, or much of that team has fulfilled their usefulness to you. You've learned all you can learn from this set of team members, family members, and you're now encouraged to move forward to face a challenge or an opportunity that means something to you, that's significant to you, that is more relevant to your life, that is in some ways a signature of your efforts. If this reading is resonating for you, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate so much all the support that you give me, and I've pulled the Courage card. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. This is so much of what I am gleaning from this reading. Whatever you went through, whatever you didn't receive in the past and may now be receiving exactly what you wanted, exactly what is equitable or appropriate, that balances out your situation in a way that's very gratifying, has more than given you the courage to move forward towards a much greater challenge than the one that you had been facing in this particular situation or condition, where you may have been responsible for distributing the goods of someone who had departed, someone you cared about deeply. I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the present with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I love this. That what you're receiving, whatever it is, whatever resource, money, funds, energy you're receiving, you are investing in opportunities to improve your situation. This is how you're coping with the larger challenge that you believe that you are now faced with. Not that you believe you're faced with, but that you are faced with. There's something that this has given you the confidence to invest in, the resources that are going to improve your situation, your condition, or your skills and talents so that you can be of greater assistance in this current or future challenge that you're facing. This feels a lot like you are improving upon your physical domestic situation in a way to better prepare you for something that you're anticipating. In the past, the Four of Cups is clarified by the Two of Wands and the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is really about the way that you are saying no, or have, as part of your coping mechanism, started saying no to things that you had often agreed to in the past. being the fixer of other people's challenges, being the sounding board to others who did not uh, share that skill reciprocally with you, so that you were often the one who people came to vent or to bemoan a situation, and then your advisement or support was discarded. But people could rely on you to fix something, at least temporarily, in a way distracting you completely from your needs, from your efforts, from the things you were moving towards. So having fixed that in some way, stopping with the helping everyone thing has really helped you affect a huge change in your life. The Two of Pentacles is about recognizing that that old way of dealing with that team, that family, that community hasn't worked for you, and it's time for you to move forward in a new way. And you are updating your skills, you're updating your conditions, you're improving upon the resources that are going to help you to be more effective in accomplishing what you want to accomplish moving forward. The Eight of Cups in the future is clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So interesting, because it's interesting in a way. I'm trying to put this into words. The eights are indicating huge success in leaving something behind. That as a result of leaving something behind, you're getting lots of information, lots of connection, making supports. It's almost as though the circle of community, collaborators, co-workers, or family have moved out of the way of what it is that you are now moving towards, whatever situation or condition you're trying to improve, to ease, to amplify. And in part, this has changed your perspective dramatically to a release of the idea that life is a struggle, that your family is a challenge. You're releasing yourself from the idea that whatever has burdened you, whatever has caused you suffering or pain, has to be that way. It doesn't mean that you're cutting everyone off. As much as you have felt cut off by others, it's not a tit for tat. It's really recognizing that it is your privilege to actually serve those who unfortunately don't serve you, but you're aware that as you serve them, you are served. This is about seeing the suffering, the pain as an opportunity for growth. And that is shifting your perspective so you don't see the truth in the way that means it hurts, it cuts, that you are bleeding. In this way, the Eight of Wands is all of the reward in many ways, all of the new, fresh connections that are specific to the problem or the condition you're trying to improve. All the people, all the assistance, all the expertise, all the fresh ideas, all the collaborative efforts are available to you, wanting to include you in things that will be successful, wanting to make you a part of something that is assured. I'm going to finish up this reading, Cancer, with a flora and fauna of Africa, knowing how very specific it seems to me this message was. And I hope if it's something that resonated with you that you would comment below. I'd love to know any small detail. It doesn't have to be a full-on briefing, but I'm curious as to if this resonates for you in some way. And I pulled the serrated tortoise, and the key word is longevity. Your body is your temple. Make time for self-care and relax. Keep yourself grounded, and you will go far. Additionally, it seems to me that those among your peers, those among this community, team or family that you have struggled with, uh, that may superficially appear to be more vital than you may well outlive them in some way or other. That's just an additional download from Spirit. Thank you so much, Cancer, for this reading. I appreciate all the ways that you support me, and you do. And I'm just honored as I look forward to an enchanting 2025. So until next time, namaste.